channel. My name is Emma and this is the first of 9 videos for my grand reveal for Jazza's monthly challenge for May. So this is the layout of my piece. So obviously there's 9 squares and I'm going to reveal them all separately. As you may or may not know, every month Drawing with Jazza's channel does a monthly challenge, and this month's challenge is a style swap. So I've decided to draw 9 different panels for one art piece, and within those 9 panels I'm switching the art. So every panel is its own style, and then within those styles I've put characters from all of the other 9 styles. It'll make a little bit more sense once you start watching and once you see what I've actually done. It's kind of hard to explain, I don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, it'll make more sense as we go along. So let's do it. I had to think about how I was gonna do this, and there's no way of keeping it all a huge secret until the end. So obviously from looking at each piece, you'll know, or you might guess, what some of the next pieces are going to be, but you won't know what they look like, so it's still kind of a surprise, right? Anyway, so I'm going to reveal the pieces in the order that I've created them. So there's no, particularly special way of revealing all of these. It's just, whichever one I did first, I'm gonna do the first video, the second one is the second video, and so on. Get ready, we're gonna reveal number 1. Dun 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 dun, without peeling off all of the rest. And it's the Simpsons style. Dun 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 dun. The Simpsons. Are you excited? Obviously I was excited because this was the first one that I did, so I obviously thought that if you've seen my other style challenge, I actually did my character Grace in the Simpsons style, so I've had a little bit of practice. So yeah, let's see how it goes.
Okay, voiceover, here we go. So this is the first one that I did, and as you can see, I am doing this one digitally. I have placed all of the characters on the seat, and I'm trying to just get all the colors right. I didn't actually use, for all 9 pieces, I haven't used any color selectors, or I haven't traced or I've used reference, but not underneath my paintings, so that was a lot of fun trying to get the proportions right and everything like that, but I think I succeeded pretty well. I have been trying to figure out how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to talk about each piece without actually telling you who each character is. So I'm going to talk about them, and obviously some of them I will tell you because it's in their own style, so you'll know who they are, but I'm going to try and talk about them without talking about them, so that'll be interesting. Stay tuned for that. So this is the Simpsons style, obviously, which I've already mentioned. And you can see that I've already put beautiful little Bart in there because in a lot of these panels, I have at least one character that is native, I suppose, to its own style. So for this one, I have chosen to put Bart in that position. You can probably pick who some of these characters are going to be, and you can probably pick the styles and what the next pieces of art are going to be, but again, you won't know what they look like, so it's still going to be partly a surprise. And you'll also get to listen to my beautiful voice in the next video, so that's something to look forward to as well. Anyway, when I was creating or thinking about a concept for these pictures, I was trying to pick just 2 images that I wanted to swap. So like Jazza did as an example, he picked Van Gogh and The Simpsons. And I kind of felt like, I don't know, not bad, but felt bad for using The Simpsons because he used it in his example, but I love drawing in this style, so I was like, no, stuff it. I'm still going to use this as a part of my drawing, so I did. I'm going to name a whole heap of different styles that I thought about using, and I might give some away, but you won't know which ones I'm using, so maybe I'm not giving anything away by telling you. This is just like, I thought you'd like to know my creative process of how I came about to creating this. So I wrote down first thing I did was write down an entire list of different cartoons that I enjoy, because I'm not necessarily very good at realism, so that wasn't exactly the first thing or type of style that I was going to write down on my list. So I had Betty Boop, Care Bears, Archer, Adventure Time, South Park, The Simpsons, Futurama, Bob's Burgers, The Powerpuff Girls, Rick and Morty, The Looney Tunes, Disney Princesses, Invader Zim, Peanuts, SpongeBob, Daria, Gem and the Holograms, My Little Pony, Rugrats, The Smurfs, The Regular Show, The Irregular Show, no, it's The Regular Show, Pokemon, Popeye, Winnie the Pooh, Cat Dog, Rocko's Modern Life, Tim Burton. I had this famous soup cans painting, The Last Supper, The Creation of Adam, American Gothic, Dogs Playing Poker, A Sunday Afternoon, Aztec Style, Egyptian Style, Cyanide and Happiness. And I think I had another couple, but I scribbled them. But so those are the sorts of shows that I enjoy watching, or styles that I like looking at. So obviously out of all of those, I've chosen the ones that I felt worked the best. A lot of them are my favorites, but I found that the styles were very similar. So I really tried to pick styles that were so different that I was able to mesh them, and it'd be more of a challenge than anything else. So that's what I have done. I have used 9 different styles from the list that I have just read you. So I guess I have given it away, but you still don't know which ones they are. So happy guessing. But yeah, that's kind of like the process that I took in order to pick which ones I was going to do, because I couldn't just pick 2 to swap. Because if I did that, I'd want to do both. And I just could not pick. So I thought, why not? Let's do 9. Let's do it. Let's do 9 different pictures. So back to the picture that I am drawing, you can see that I've done one character. He's a very handsome man. He's out of like the whole thing, I think I love him the most. I don't know why, I just do. I think I did it really well. And character number 2 is coming along nicely. Doing this challenge actually made me think about my own style and how I should simplify perhaps if I want to start doing comic books. But then again, I'm like, yeah, I think I can have lots of different styles within my own style and still have it as my own. That doesn't make much sense, but if you know what I'm talking about, awesome. You can decipher my brain. But yeah, I think I did pretty well with this one. I was happy with it overall, so let me know what you think of it. I'd love to hear whether you can guess which characters they are. So I don't know how much you know about The Simpsons, but I don't really know a lot about The Simpsons. So I thought this would give me the perfect opportunity to look up on Wikipedia a little bit about the creator of The Simpsons, who is Matt Groening. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So I'm reading this straight off Wikipedia. So if you want to go and look it up, check it out. Check out Wikipedia. Anyway, so Matt Groening is an American cartoonist, writer, producer, animator, and voice actor. He is the creator of the comic strip Life in Hell and the television series The Simpsons and Futurama. Oh my goodness, my English and reading skills. Futurama. The Simpsons has gone on to become the longest running US prime time television series. This is why I don't read books and things. Or not out loud, at least. I read them in my head. Oh my god. Anyway, Emma, continue. Longest running US primetime television series in history, as well as the longest running animated series and sitcom. So there you go. There's some little trivia knowledge about The Simpsons. I'm going to do a little bit about each of the styles that I choose because I think it's interesting. And why else would you look up this information if you weren't doing a piece of art like this? So yeah, there you go. The other part about Matt that I found really interesting was that he based the whole Simpsons off his family, and I believe, where was I reading it? I think he switched himself out for Bart. Instead of using Matt, he used Bart. Yeah. The bratty oldest child is the way that he describes it, so. Anyway, little bit of information for you.
So that was number 1. What do you think? Can you guess any of the other characters? Do you know what they're going to look like? Have you got like assumptions of what the next 8 panels are going to be? Please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm not going to let on to what any of the other ones are, but I'm sure you can figure a couple of them out, if not all of them. So thank you so much for watching my video. This is number 1. There are 8 more to go, and I'm going to try and post them consistently because I'm going to have to submit my submission soon, and I want to get all these videos out before I actually submit it. So stay tuned. I will see you next time. Thanks, guys.